Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be going adventuring, and we're also going to get into some Ender.io. Hopefully you guys are ready. Alright guys, so in this episode we are going to go traveling a little bit. There's a few things that we're going to need. We're going to need to find a desert. Hopefully we can find all that within today's episode. Also we're going to expand a little bit, hopefully get into, as you can see right here, some of the Ender.io stuff, along with the AE2. Hopefully we can find some of this. That's also what we're going to be looking for when we're out journeying, so we can hopefully get a AE2 system up and running rather quickly. We're going to need one of these, the meteorite compass, but it requires dark seal. But hopefully we can find some on our way so we can kind of bypass that a little bit. But if not, we're going to end up getting there eventually because we're going to be working with Ender.io. But before we get started with that, I would like to take some of this and some of the string and work towards getting ourselves just a little bit of stuff to get us up and running, like real quick. Just so we can travel a little bit faster. It's not really like advanced armor or anything like that, but we will get ourselves started here with some, at least some speed boosts, some gliding. I think this requires bronze, which is made in the Tinker's table, which is a mixture between copper and tin. So probably 2 copper, or 3 copper, 1 tin. Right? We'll figure that out here in a minute. I think it is that. I don't need the string in there. But I think it's 3 copper, 1 tin. And then we'll get that out. By the way, I just went ahead and swapped this out. I just placed it up against the wall. Put a lever here. That way I could turn it off easier. Instead of breaking the block, I can just flip the lever. But having this on will automatically start it. So, pretty nice. But yeah, while we're waiting for that, let's go ahead and make some of the other things. We need this right here. So we need aluminum. Do I have a aluminum ingot? I think I was lacking in aluminum. So here's the aluminum dust. I just don't think I had an ingot, like, right available. So we'll take that. And then we should be able to make the Traveler's Vest. And then we'll make the Traveler's Boots, which requires another aluminum that I did not have on me. There we go. And I hope you guys are enjoying this series. This is going to be pretty nice. So far, I've seen some of the end stuff. I looked at Divine RPG. And kind of get a little better understanding of what that's all about. And that looks epic. What are we missing here? We have leather, we have string. We have aluminum. Oh, we don't have the... Yeah, that's right. We didn't have that one piece. Okay. Now, I was saving this leather for a glider, but I feel that we're going to need some lime dye. And we kind of need a few things before we can get started with that. So what I can do is just kick this on, and it's going to start working. There we go. Then we'll get our bronze. What else do these require? Gold and an ender pearl. So remember how earlier I said I don't know whether I need an ender pearl or not? Now I know I'm going to need an ender pearl. So bam. And I also have another one on the side, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to pick ender pearl simply because we don't... Well, we might need emerald. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out, though. That should be enough bronze. We need a couple of gold. Way too much gold here. Alright, and on our way to making this guy. Alright, so we'll throw this on here. And we should be able to jump higher. Swim faster. Because that's exactly what it does. This lets us jump higher. High step, is that... Yeah, it lets us automatically go up blocks, so we don't have to worry about stepping on blocks. This lets us jump higher. And this lets us swim fast in water. A lot faster in water, holy moly. Yeah, having that jump is going to help out a lot. Okay, the other thing that would help with travel right here is the goggles. But it says toggle abilities. I'm not sure. We can go ahead and make them. I guess that adds to the set. but I don't really need the zoom. But we'll go ahead and make that. Anyways, just to have a full set of this. I'm pretty sure I have enough. Yeah, I have enough of everything. Make sure I had glass. Alright, and I'll hit that on here. And it says toggle G. What does that do? Whoa. So, yeah, that zooms in. Super weird. But, that's what we need. I also went ahead and made a matlock. You need this to be able to get farmland. So, you can't use a regular hoe. It doesn't let you do that. So, that's something that you got to keep in mind. Let me go ahead and turn this off. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get to traveling. We don't really need much on us, so we can get rid of a lot of stuff. I do want to go ahead and make a diamond sword. I think I can make a diamond sword. Just so I have a better weapon on me. Temporarily. Because eventually we'll be upgrading. And I won't have to worry about having a diamond sword. We can go ahead and store that. There we go. We have all these. I'm pretty sure these can be made with other stuff. Yeah. And it's a book and string. So yeah. All this good stuff. We're ready to go. I might want to take a couple torches. I don't know if there's sleeping bags in this pack. There is. There is a sleeping bag. Requires a lot of wool, though. A nightmare bed. Oh. That's part of Divine RPG. Alright, so sleeping bag. We could make that. I think it'd be in our best interest, but I don't think we have enough wool. So, probably not going to happen. Totally don't have enough. Yeah, I can only make 2. With the amount of cotton I have. So let's just store this and let's get out of here. Okay. We're all ready to go. Let's go adventure. I do need to turn this waypoint on. And let's not die. Oh, actually, let's get a bag. Here I am getting off track here. We do need some kind of bag. Alright, I do know that there is the bag of holding. Probably not going to happen. That is pretty big. It's a pretty large storage that has. There is, I thought, backpacks. I thought there was iron backpacks. There is iron backpacks. Ah, we don't have enough leather, I don't think, anymore. No, we're out of leather. Oh, that sucks. Bag of holding, though. What did this require? 10? 10? That's actually doable. Let's get that. Let's take our tin and our gold. Oh, it requires blocks, 4 blocks of gold. Oh. Nope, can't do that either. We're missing literally 1 gold. Alright, I'm going to be back. I'm going to get some leather, and then we should be able to get on our way. Alright, so I can go ahead and make the iron backpacks here. Bam, and then I should be able to upgrade its iron. I hope I have enough iron on me. Yes, I do. 1 block. And the rest is like so. Upgrade to that, and then the diamond, or to the gold. Can we get to there? I think I can spare it. I mean, I really do want the upgraded backpack. I don't think I'll be able to go to diamond. I'm sure the diamonds... Oh, it's just diamonds. You know what? Let's go ahead and just go to diamonds. Where's it at? Because honestly, the more you find, and the more storage you have, inevitably the better off we will be. So there. We have this lovely backpack. We hold shift, we can name it. Now it's set to storage, and we have a full giant inventory there. Perfect. Okay. I'm also working on more food. It's nighttime. I'm going to go ahead and sleep, and then we can get on with our journey. Alright, so it is morning time. We have a few mobs still left out of here, but we're going to take advantage of this early morning, and we're going to head out as far as we can go. Hopefully kill some mobs. I don't mind killing some cows along the way. We're going to need that stuff later on anyways. But we're just kind of heading in this direction. If we find any water, I'm sure that we'll be able to make our way around that. Especially with the swiftness that we have on here. We can kill some mobs. I'll take some of that zombie flesh. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so back on track. Nice wolf. Oh, so we're in a taiga biome. The colors in the taiga biomes always mess with me. They're so weird looking. Especially in 1.7. It seems like all the colors in 1.7 are like a lot dingier than everything else. If it wasn't for these trees, it would look so vanilla. But those trees are added in from Divine RPG. Alright. Let's go back up here. We're making our way. I mean, we're making some ground, I guess, here. Or covering some ground. Not seeing any biome changes. I would love to see a desert. That's kind of what I'm after right here. There is no slime sling. I mean, the glider would probably been our best bet to make. But it does require, like I said, the lime dye, and I didn't see any lime dye near us, or lime from Botania. So that was kind of a no-go. Alright, I'll take some of that. I'll take you guys. I'll take you guys all down. Your food. Thank you. And there's a pumpkin. Is that one of those mobs? Why is there a random pumpkin there? There's so many pumpkins around. I'll kill you, because I could use your feathers for some arrows. Ooh, there's snow. You know what? I have a shovel, so I can actually gather some snow while we're over here. Because I'm sure snow is going to show up eventually for us. So, picking up some is not going to be a bad idea. Oh yeah. You know what? Now we have plenty. Let's get rid of all that. Alright. Yeah, that extra jump boost makes a huge difference here. I love how they say, no! No! That's so messed up. Every time you kill him, you feel bad. I wish we had something that would reduce fall damage for us right now, but I'm not really seeing it. There's another pumpkin down there. You see what I'm talking about? Is that an actual mob, or is that, that's what I'm wondering. It looks just like more pumpkins. Ah, no, that is the spider. Alright, he was like, boo. Peekaboo. Alright, I'm kind of worried. Oh, man, he hits really hard. Oh, boy. Yeah, these guys hit really hard. What in the world? Oh my gosh. I can't regenerate fast enough. I was kind of looking for these guys. They said, if you see them, try to avoid them at all costs. I can see why. Okay. I should have like epic music playing right now, like this epic battle that we're doing. The problem is if I get close, he hits me pretty hard, and I can't hit him hard enough. Holy smokes. What am I up against? Finally. Does all he give you is a pumpkin? I don't want that. See if I go after those guys anymore. All that for a pumpkin. You gotta be crazy. Alright, so we got some sand over here. There's another probably one of those things. Oh my gosh. Is that a whale? There is a freaking whale right there. Is he friendly? Oh, wait. Yeah, he's not friendly. Ow! Don't attack a well. Don't. They're your friend. They're your friend. Don't do what I just did. I kind of feel bad now. Kind of feel bad. Okay. Yeah, let's not go there. Those mobs don't seem any better, to be honest. Well, I'm not seeing... Oh, we found one of these guys. Are they not populated? I thought they used to have stuff around them. That's the pylons from Thaumcraft. The obelisks. That's what they're called. Okay, so there's some more wells. There's a bunch of wells, actually. What is this? Is that a shark? There's a shark. I don't know if they're friendly. He didn't come after me. It's a lot of wells. A lot of wells. Alright, so I'm not really finding much. I hope... What are those? There's all kinds of crazy mobs added in from Divine RPG. So, yeah, I don't exactly know. I know that I probably don't want to mess with these guys. Are these crabs? He's like, what's up? What's up? You wanna mess with me? Nope. I'll take these. I'm sure they'll be used eventually. Oh, there we go. Exactly what I needed. A desert. He was just out of view. So yeah, let's not mess with the crabs. I don't exactly know what the crabs drop. I don't like that clicking. It actually sounds like somebody's dropping a marble on the floor. What it sounds like. Is this what I think it is? Yes, it is. Okay. So good. We have access to this. Exactly what I was needing. As long as we get some, I can obviously plant it. So I'm not too worried there. Get some more food in me. I still don't know exactly what that bar to the right-hand side is for. I think it's like a stamina bar, but I'm not sure. What does this stuff give you? What is this stuff used for? Okay, so it's the same thing. Same thing as cactus. Just take it all. I'll take all of that. That'll save me time. I'm always afraid I'm going to come close to something and it's going to turn into a spider or something like that. After seeing those other spiders. Oh, we can grab some of these. These are used, yeah, for blaze powder. Without going to the nether. So I'll take all of those I can. Usually only found in the desert. So yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying this adventuring that I'm doing. Normally I cut this out, I do it all off camera, but I think this episode would be nice to have at least a few minutes of exploration. And not just be stuck right inside the base, which is how I normally play. I'm trying to go out a little bit outside the box here. And hopefully we could find some kind of structure or something. I don't know what structures are added in, but I know they would be nice to find. And exploration is going to be a lot easier once we get a glider, for sure. But like I said, we had to get this dye before we can do that. And plus, I'm really looking for these guys, because those make life a lot easier. I'm sure there's a lot of uses for blaze powder as well. Oh, over there. This looks like a populated obelisk. Yeah, look at all those guys. They look incredibly haunting over there. alongside all those crabs. Hey guys, I think you guys got crabs. Oh, they heard me. I'm out of here. Oh, I don't want to fight those. I'm not prepared for that at all. I have no armor on. It might be a little bit better fighting those other mobs if I had armor, but I don't. So, it's fixing to get dark. I have a feeling that this is going to get really rough here soon. So, my best bet is probably to start heading home. And I'll probably do that here in a minute. But I'll probably meet you guys back at the base. And I'll see you guys there. Alright, so I did see this guy off in the distance. It's actually pretty close to the base. But I wanted to check it out, kind of loot, see what all things this thing has in it. Shouldn't be too hard to do. Hopefully it's a little bit bigger than the other one we visited. And has a little bit something special in here. Probably not. But I'll definitely take as much as the tinker stuff. Oh, and all this vegetation, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Especially anything that's already done and cooked. Or everything not cooked. Everything that's done and ready to go. Alright, I'll take all that. Thank you. What do we got in here? Nothing? Nothing going on there. What? Okay. I don't know what that came from. Or came up. What? What literally just happened? Okay. Anyways, let's do some more looking around. Hopefully not stumble upon creepers. Like a whole bunch of creepers. This is kind of weird. This is one of those... Okay, normally there's a witch spawner under here. Some little odd world generation. That's okay though. Let's see. I will take all of these. Don't mind me, just breaking all your stuff. And I will take all of this stuff. Okay. Let's do this. And there's usually this in here. And there's usually all these stencils. And I'll take the piston. I'll take the chest. Anything else for me here? That was so weird, though, getting, like, demolished by those creepers. That was crazy. Completely unexpected. Well, doesn't seem like there's much more here, actually. So, I'll be heading back. Alright, so, we're moving on to the next half of today's video. We've already done our exploration. What I've been doing is I've just been grabbing some fluid out of here, pumping it over here, and making ourselves some obsidian. So I have 44 ingots worth of obsidian. Let's just turn this bad boy on. Actually, we probably set the timer to add 10 milliseconds on there. So that way when it hits, I think that it should be enough. We'll figure it out. Probably... Okay, probably a little less. 8? Let's do 7. Hey, I say it takes like 7 seconds. Probably less than that. 6. Say okay. Okay, so 7. 7 it is. And then that should work about as fast as it possibly can. It'll drain everything out, get it ready to go. Empty, pull. Go again. Okay. So yeah, 7 seconds. Perfect. Alright. So now, in our quest book, what we're doing right now, we're filling out this section, tough as obsidian, which will get us treated leather, which is actually nice because we'll use it to make glider wings soon. I don't think there's much other use for it, but we can hit U on the keyboard and it'll show us what it's used for. It's used for some other stuff here. Yeah. We'll get into that later, but it's definitely used for glider wings. which we will be using later on. Okay, so we need to make some machine chassis, mainly because I want to get an alloy smelter up and running almost immediately, but Invar is required, and Invar is pretty easy to make. We're going to need some pulverized iron and some ferrous. Now, you can get this from pulverizing iron ore, and you'll get a secondary output of ferrous, or you can just find ferrous ore. I found some ferrous ore, not much. I got more of it from pulverizing iron than anything. So I just recommend using, once you get to this step, use this. Don't use your smeltery for your iron. Use your pulverizer. But what you can do, I think it's 2, and then one of these makes 3 Invar blend. So yeah, we're just going to make... I don't think this is used for any other blends other than this. Looks like it's just used to make Invar. So yeah, we're going to make all the Invar right here, and we can do it all right inside of our crafting inventory. So we get 33. Let's cook all this up to make our ingots. I did move this around. This requires 40 RF per tick, whereas this only requires 20. So if you have 2 of these around, you'll have maximum input. So you don't have to worry about that. Alright, so running out of power or anything of that nature. Okay, next we're going to need copper. We're going to need some gold. And then we're also going to need redstone. Or possibly this stuff. You can find this underground as well. I honestly think this works better than the gold, so I think I'm going to save my gold. And then we're going to work on Ender.io. Alright, so we need to make a chassis. If I can find it. Let's just go to alloy. We'll go from here. So, of course, we need the basic machine frame. We can worry about that here in a minute. I want to worry about getting these capacitors made. Looks like there is a crop for capacitors. I've not really messed around too much with all this stuff, so I don't know too much about it, but this right here seems to be the best way to make capacitors. I think I only needed 2 capacitors. And then the rest is going to be our same steps we had before. That's why auto crafting is going to be really nice later on. So we'll need our seared bricks, we're going to need our glass. We're also probably going to need a bunch of iron. And to make this guy, we're also going to need 10. And hopefully I have just about everything. We need a 10 gear. And I probably shouldn't worry about clearing it, it'll clear itself. 10, we need these guys. 4 of those. I know we're going to need an iron plate there. Oh, actually we need 4 iron plates. And I like this is really needed to get this alley smeltery up and running, sure. That's like the main thing I want right now. Alright, so next up, we should be able to make the machine casing. We need 3 furnaces. Now, what I'm probably going to do is get rid of the furnaces I currently have since I no longer need them. They're right in front of me. I'll need this guy. Not what I wanted. I want one of these. There we go. And I think I have... Oh, I don't have enough seared brick, do I? That's okay. We'll make some more. I need a stack of gravel and you. Thank you. And then we'll get you cooked up as fast as possible. Bam. Okay. So while we're waiting on that, I guess we could work on other things. We have our Invar, we have that, we have our furnaces. Let's go ahead and get our furnaces. Lovely water. Alright. And this furnaces should be fine. We'll probably put our smeltery somewhere over here, our alloy smelter. Somewhere over there. Everything else should be fine. We don't really need the sag mill as bad right now, since we do have a pulverizer. By the way, look how sexy we look with the Tinker's gear on. I really love the way these wings look. But really all they do is give you that jump boost. Which is, I mean, some people may like that, some people may not. I don't know. But for me, they work out just fine. Alright, let's get our seared bricks. We should have enough now. And then it was like this. Bam, we have our casting basin. And what are we missing? We have Invar, we have 3 furnaces, we have this. We need to make our machine chassis. I do believe that is a quest. It is. We get ferrous and iron. Or we get to choose. I'm going to choose ferrous. Simply because you don't get, you don't find it as much as you do iron. But we're fixing to jump right in here. It says unlocks 8 quests elsewhere. As you can see right here, it is a tangent. It does give you flint. I don't know if that's worth making it right now. But this is the alloy smeltery that we need to make Mother of Alloys. And bam. We just unlocked all of those sections. And we have this. We have raw beef and sand. Okay. Now we can make redstone alloy. Also, with this, we can now move on to making these things. Since this requires dark steel, and as you all may know, dark steel requires all this stuff. Now, pulverized coal you can get from thermal expansion, so that's why it's not necessary to make the sag mill. And honestly, the thermal expansion stuff seems a lot faster, and you get, like, it seems like you get more secondary outputs, but I don't know if that's true or not. So don't quote me on that. But, I don't know. I am finding a lot of coal, so coal's not a big issue right now. With vein miner, like coal and stuff like that is not a huge issue at all. Okay, so let me kind of clear some of this stuff out so I can see what I'm working with. Alright, and then we can kind of move on from there. I do want to close this off. I'm pretty sure I have some extra. There it is. There we go. And then I can store my grout somewhere. And then let's place our alloy smelter. Why not? Why not right on top here? We do have some of these leadstone flux ducts. You know what? I'm going to use them. Why not? So this is gaining all the power from these 2 guys. It's going right into here along with all these as well. So really we're not going to use this as much, but 2 of these should power this plenty. This only uses 20 RF tick currently. Now, double layer capacitors. I don't know how expensive those are, but just having those makes things go a lot faster. And it looks like we need energetic alloy, which if I remember, yeah, it requires us to go to the nether because we need glowstone. And I don't think glowstone comes from any secondary output, or does it? No. I mean, we could get a distillery up and running. That would produce that. But that's from witchery. I don't know if it's worth doing that. I think it's just better. I think we're better off just going to the end. Is this all done? No, it's not. What? Oh, I thought we had more. Oh, that's right. In the smeltery, 1 obsidian looks like 2. Okay, that's okay. And this right here is how I was doing it before. Let me just turn this off. I'm counting, I'm like doing 10 at a time. So waiting for this to completely drain. You don't have to wait for it to change colors. Just wait for it to hit 0 millibuckets. Bam. Pop that in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that will make 10 obsidian, pretty much. The Oculus accumulator. I think it's just at thermal expansion. The Oculus accumulator, is that a thing? Yeah. I'm guessing it's this. Produces items from an area? No, that's not it. Is that not a thing? I'm pretty sure an aqueous accumulator was a thing. There it is. Pulls water from the surrounding. So it requires a pneumatic servo, which requires gold-edged thickened glass from extra utilities. Holy smokes, what a glass recipe. So yeah, sand, and that makes sandy glass. Sandy glass turns into thickened glass. Thickened glass gets golden edged. Then you get Invar, making the pneumatic servo. And then the rest is fairly standard. Okay. So that's not too bad. I do know that we're going to need to have seared bricks automated. We're going to need a way to gather a bunch of cobblestone, turn that into sand and gravel. So we'll need a system for that for automation later on. And then we'll also need probably a smeltery of its own for obsidian. As you can see, I can turn this on now. And it should work. Should just pump out the obsidian. There we go. And yeah, I'm just going to continue to do this and fill this guy up. Alright, so I'm going to attempt to make the redstone alloy here. As you can see, it requires redstone and silicon in the induction smelter, so it's going to be the same in the alloy smelter. To get silicon, you need sand to be pulverized. You can also use a sag mill and clay, but sand being pulverized is going to be our best option. And let's go ahead and get that. 15 sand is all we have left. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's going to turn it to glass. Pulverize is what we need to do. I think that this can be set to automatically export items, so we could export it automatically to the sag mill, but I'm not too concerned about that currently. So yeah, we get quite clear glass that way because it's set to alloy mode. This later on is used for, of course, applied energistics. Okay. I'm sure applied energistics has some really complicated recipes, just due to the nature of the mod itself. Okay, so now we have 40. That's all we needed to complete this quest. Right? Wrong. We're right here. Right here, yeah. Rewards. So we got that. And now it wants to make that. But we're going to use this to, of course, get to the nether. The redstone alloy is what we're working on. So we have our silicon. And we need a redstone. I think we need to make 6 of these. I don't remember if it's 1-to-1. I honestly don't think it is. It is 1-to-1. So yeah, it's 1-to-1. It's going to go pretty slow, just because we don't have any upgrades in here. But hopefully by next episode, when we go adventure in the nether, we should be able to get more stuff there. But yeah, right now I just want to get this section done. I already have most of the other things done. We did get into Ender.io this episode, like I said at the beginning, which is really nice. Making a tool forge is going to be pretty easy to do as well. I did do this one, make storage drawers, and I did not go through the upgrade process, but looks like you get trim. Wait, where we go? Looks like you get trim. You get a framing table, pretty much all the stuff to make this. You get a compacting drawer, drawer controller, and a compacting drawer, or... Oh no, you get both of them. Okay. So yeah, all those. Looks like all these you just get redstone. The skystone, you get a choice between ender pearls. Okay. I'll take the ender pearl any day over all that. And then eventually we're going to get into some power, and we're going to be busting these out. We do have some more things over here completed. So we got Invar, so we get a lead. We got the capacitor, which we get wooden spikes. Okay. And then farming. What we have? A matlock, which I made earlier. We got ourselves some cookies. We got ourselves some of these. Should get us some lily pads. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. We're moving along. I think each section we're going to take some time into. This section is going to take a long time, but this is where the money's at right here. Getting these items, like getting, what do we have here? A redstone seed. What does it take to make that? So, a runic altar. So we'll have to get into Botania, and I'm sure Botania is locked out in some way. Mana pool. Okay. What about the pure daisy? I hope that's not the pure daisy recipe. That looks like it gives you some other flower other than the pure daisy. Okay. Yeah, this is the pure daisy recipe. I was like, what is going on here with the extreme crafting? Holy moly. Not what we're looking for. There's the pure daisy. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe you can go straight into this. I'm not for sure. The mana spreader. I've seen that be gated before. And that prevents you from moving forward. You have to do some other stuff. So yeah, it requires you to get into blood magic. Okay. Projectile core from blood magic. Requires you to get a little ways into blood magic. And then you need to get through divine RPG, so you need to go through at least one portal. So yeah, getting into Botania is going to take a long time. So we're not even close to getting into Botania yet. But yeah, we're making our way through this pack slowly but surely. I will get through it. Usually early game for me usually just takes the longest, just simply because automation is not set up yet. But it is going to take a little time for this pack. Hopefully you guys can stick around with me. If you want to see a little bit faster pace, of course you can check out System Collapse. He always seems to go a little bit faster than I do, but that's just because he knows the mods, I think, a little bit better than I do. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and as always, thanks for watching.